Well, I'm nursing my foot a little bit today, and what I may end up doing is working on feathers today, because I think what I'm going to do, and I've been thinking about this for about a week or two now, I really liked the idea of the feather headdress, and I think it would complement the piece and fill it out with just a hairstyle and one feather. It's interesting, but it just doesn't sing to me yet. And until the piece sings to me, I think I've got to make it sing. I've got to write a song here. I know that sounds kind of weird, but you know, well, I don't know how to explain it. If it doesn't sing to me, I can't produce something that's going to sing to anybody else. So I think I'm going to get started. I got to get wax. I've got blocks of wax. I just got to get them softened up so I can work with them. So let me get started on that. Okay, I'm going to break up this wax with the hammer that fell on my foot yesterday. I'm going to break it up into this can here. Yep, that ain't going to work. Alright, throwing it on the floor helped. Alright, I've taken the wax that I've broken up. I've taken the drawer out that had the clay in it, and I'm putting this into my clay box, and we'll see if that will get this stuff softened up. Laid out tape and the length to the bottom of the feather, from the top to the bottom, and then from there down to the bottom of the quill where I'm bend it and put it into the clay. If you remember, I made the original feather armatures out of twisted wire, and I was just taking a couple of pieces of wire and bending it over and then just twisting it with a drill. And that's what the armature was for the clay feathers. But as you can see, when you do thin feathers, this ridge would show through on at least one side, and that's going to come out in the casting. And also the clay has a tendency to break away from the armature. So because I'm making these out of wax, wax is about 1/4 the weight of clay, and so I'm just cutting pieces of baling wire to the length of this black tape, and where it breaks right there is where the bottom of the quill would be. I've got 10 armatures made. I've got I think 5 here. Yep, 5 here, so that's about 1/2 of what I need to make. And so I'm just, I think it's going to work a lot better with wax than clay, because these feathers weigh probably 1/8 of a pound, maybe 1/4 of a pound. They're not light. And when you get 30 of them on the top of the head, that's a lot of weight. And so, you know, wax will be probably the same amount of wax. Would probably weigh about, a couple ounces, maybe. Nothing like the clay. So all I do is I'm not worried about getting exact in every one. I can adjust that. I just want to get it similar. I'm using baling wire, which I just bought a new roll after 5 or 6 years of using the last one. The stuff costs about $7 for a roll of baling wire, and I can always use baling wire in almost every sculpture I've done. So it's a handy bit of item to have around. Alright, I went home for an hour or two, put my foot up, and came back. The wax is just not soft enough yet. It's just really cool in here. It's been cold outside. I'm going to go ahead and leave the light on in the wax overnight. By the time I come here in the morning, it should be soft enough to work with, and then I'll start these feathers. Sorry about the shortness of this video, but I can't see sitting here with my foot throbbing and not able to do what I was going to do. So I'm going to call it quits for today. I'll come back tomorrow, and then we'll see how far I can get with the feathers. Wax is a little easier to work with than clay because it's more durable. So I don't know, it may be easier, maybe faster to work with the wax than the clay. And I might get these feathers done in the next couple of days. Alright, that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow.